Hi everybody! Collage making is a beautiful and easy way to unleash your creativity and make art on a daily basis. Today I want to share some thoughts about base material for paper collage. I plan to do a video series over the next few weeks to share tips, tricks and inspiration. So hit the subscribe button to get notified when I upload new videos. If you're new to collage, it could be a bit overwhelming, so take your time. The best way to start is to try out as much as you can to find out what you like. One of the interesting aspects of working with collage is the availability of materials. Almost anything can be used to create shapes, color, lines and texture. They can be manufactured or homemade, and most of the materials are inexpensive. If you are interested in collage, your first activity should be to begin a collection of materials. Use what you have on hand, like magazines, newspaper, paper bags or ads. You can also find interesting paper in thrift stores or online on Etsy. I like to look for ledger books or ledger paper, vintage sewing pattern, vintage newspaper and vintage magazines. Look for things that speak to you. Beside the paper, you need adhesive that fits your material. I tried a lot of different adhesives in my collage work. It's important to choose the right glue for the paper you use. I think for beginners, the easiest thing to work with is a glue stick, especially when you decide to work with magazine paper. The paper is very thin, and when you use wet glue, the paper could start wrinkling. When I work with cutouts from magazines, like in this sketchbook, I used a lot of cutouts from magazines with ledger paper. I like to use, for those collages, I like to use all-purpose glue, like this one. It dries fast, and I find working with this glue easier than using a glue stick, but this is just the way I do it. When I work on those collage books, like this one, or here's another one, for these books I like to use wallpaper paste or CMC. This is wallpaper paste I mixed yesterday. The consistency is like soft gel. The same with the CMC. Wallpaper paste is based on CMC with a few more ingredients, so it's easier to mix with water. Both comes as powder, and I mix it with water. It's inexpensive, especially when you work on large sheets of paper and you need a lot of glue. I like to use it when I work on books because I like the matte finish, and the finished pages doesn't stick together like they tend to do when you use acrylic-based glue like gel medium or matte medium. I use matte medium or gel medium when I work on collages which I plan to sell, because it's permanent and it's waterproof and it won't discolor with age. The matte medium works good for thin paper like the tissue paper, and I use the gel medium for thick paper like brown paper, or in this case here, parts of a billboard poster. When you live in the US, you may know Yes Paste. It's a bit softer than a glue stick, but it's similar to a glue stick. It's acid free, it dries clear, and you can use it for all kind of paper. I like to use it to repurpose used books like this one. I use the Yes Paste to glue pages together to make them more sturdy for holding paint and collage. There are a lot more adhesives available on the market like PVA. So start simple and use the things you have on hand and find out what you like best. There is no need to buy fancy stuff. So the next question is, what substrate could you use for collage? I would suggest to start small. How about those small cards made of mixed media paper, 200 grams, or you can use also watercolor paper. Those cards are 4 inches and they are a perfect size to start with. But you can also try out even smaller cards like these Rolodex cards. The benefit of using a small format is that you need only tiny bits of material and you can finish those small collages in a few minutes. Perfect when you only have short time spots to work on your creative projects. You maybe could start a 30-day challenge, 1 card for 30 days. A new format or size is always a bit challenging, so start small and go bigger step by step. And don't forget to have fun.